The year is 2016. 600 performers are engaged in what appears to be a deeply unsettling, chaotic, pagan underworld ritual to inaugurate the Gotthard base tunnel in Switzerland, the world's longest and deepest rail tunnel, drilling 57 kilometers through the bedrock of the Swiss Alps. Seated in the front row are no ordinary spectators. There sits the Chancellor of Germany, the President of France, and the Prime Minister of Italy. The public is utterly baffled, but the mainstream media does what it does best. They dilute the performance by calling it avant-garde Swiss folklore performance art. But is it? According to ancient esoteric traditions, digging deep into the earth is a direct invasion of the underworld where subsurface spirits are believed to dwell. So the performance is nothing ordinary. It is an explicit public appeasement ritual directed toward what they call elemental forces or spirits, intended to prevent bad luck or spiritual retaliation. Of course, these so-called elemental forces or spirits are in reality demons or the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim. But the performance goes beyond appeasement. It also pays homage to Europe's esoteric history, which the world has largely forgotten, yet which continues to exist to this day. Europe was built upon the ruins of Rome, medieval alchemy, and aristocracy. While many people assume that modern Europe is the product of cold empiricists and materialist scientists, they forget that it is also home to figures like Isaac Newton, who spent much of his life studying how to manipulate the material world through spiritual laws. The performance also revealed that the transition from the old world industrial complex to modern hyper-advanced engineering is not a break from the past, but the continuation of an unbroken lineage of knowledge preserved by aristocratic bloodlines or secret societies. Thirdly, the performance revealed why modern technology carries an unnatural, hyper-influential weight over people. It is because it has been fused with ancient sorcery. Look at sun, for instance. The visual anchor is a Hindu god called Shiva. Many people have been unable to reconcile the two because one appears to be purely scientific, while the other appears to be mythological. The reason the two can coexist in harmony is because what we call science and technology is deeply steeped in mysticism, alchemy, and sorcery. When you look at the European manufacturing, remember that it represents alchemical transmutation. Their true genius, and I'm using that term very loosely, is that European lineages took raw base materials like steel, leather, glass, and copper and used high-tech ritualism to transmute them into sacred relics that command global worship and astronomical financial value. Their mastery of advanced computational fluid dynamics to manipulate the air is steeped in elemental air sorcery. Likewise, Swiss watchmakers apply sacred geometry to mimic ancient astronomical clocks. Like the Bible says, there is nothing new under the sun.